What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Jake and Josh. I'm Jake. That's Josh. And today we've got a podcast for you.
What's up? This is the first time. This is, a first for me. I'm sure it's a first for Jacob too.
No.
Okay, sorry, I didn't. But it's a first for me at least, since I'm working with a professional here. But we're just gonna jump right into it and see what we can do.
All right, we're bored. We've got nothing to do, and we were like, "Wow, maybe we should make a podcast. Maybe this is what the world needs right now."
I think this is what the world needs right now, to hear from two of the scholars, two of the masterminds of Eastside High School.
Very true. Very true. Do you want to start with introducing the IG? Get some followers up.
Yeah, we can do that. So along with this podcast, we made a Instagram account. So I guess like the name is going to be Jake and Josh.
Jake and Josh podcast.
Jake and Josh podcast. All right, sweet.
All right, so, follow Jake and Josh podcast.
If you don't, I don't know, bro. Bad luck for 20 years down the road.
We're going to put this up on YouTube and Spotify. Is that right?
YouTube, Spotify, maybe SoundCloud as well.
Mm-hmm. We'll have a few clips on the Instagram. Be sure to check those out. Share it. Show some love. Double tap. Turn on post notifications. You know what to do.
All of the above, bro.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, Josh, you've been in quarantine for 6 weeks now. What are you doing to stay sane?
Man, see, the thing is, I wouldn't say that I am sane. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, there comes a time, mainly what I've been doing, I've been playing Xbox. I've been grinding, phone games.
Like Candy Crush.
People. Yeah, no. Clash of Clans, bro. Cock. But I've been hooping a little bit. If it's not raining, it's been piss poor in the past week. So, But in the middle of the night, I'll get so bored sometimes, I just wake up and just walk around my house, and do nothing, just to walk around. What's been keeping you busy, bro?
I've written 42 screenplays, 23 of which have gotten approved. Now, I started a vinyl record collection. I've got 8 vinyl records to my name. I've played a lot of Minecraft. I've shot a lot of basketball outside. My jumper is A1 right now. I mean, I'm ready for the season to start right now.
Facts.
I think we should get Coach on the podcast.
Bro, shout out Coach Dameron. If he watches this, shout out.
He's not watching this.
He might.
I hope not.
I don't know.
All right. So, tonight, as you all know, tonight is Sunday, April 26th, 2020.
Yes, sir.
Which is, by the way, 1 year since we watched Avengers Endgame.
Really?
Yeah. Do you remember
got that on the Snapchat? I do remember that. That movie's dope.
I remember movies and leaving your house. Shit was crazy. All right.
Wow.
But today is Sunday, which means The Last Dance episodes 3 and 4 are on tonight.
Yes, bro.
And by the time this is out, episodes 3 and 4 have already been out. And so we'll do a reaction to that sometime later in the week. However, to celebrate that, we decided to make a top 5 greatest basketball players of all time list.
Indeed, bro, we did.
So this is going to be our first rankings list. When we upload this clip, give us some comments, something else you all want us to rank. Movies, foods,
albums, music,
for sure. Spider-Man characters, Kanye West albums.
Tyler the Creator.
Yeah.
I ain't even got nothing behind me, bro.
It's nice.
I'm in my. Dang, bro. All right,
but you can go first, Josh.
That's what I was saying. I'm gonna start this list off, and are we going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1?
I think we should, and then I'll go with my 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We haven't given each other our list either, so if it's the same people, then I guess great minds think alike.
All right, bro. Well, should we go I'll say my 5, you say your 5.
Okay, 4, we can do that. We can do that.
All right, bro. So I got some notes down here. I've been putting in the work, and so for my number 5 pick, I got Larry Legend, baby. Larry Bird. He's goated. Man's over the course of his career, Mans has got 24.3 points per game, 10 rebounds per game, 6.3 assists per game. Mans has won 3 rings, 10-time All-NBA, 3-time All-Defense. He's got a gold medal in the Olympics, a
Same.
2-time Finals MVP. He won Rookie of the Year. He's got 3 MVPs from the NBA. He's got 1 All-Star MVP. And Maz is in the Hall of Fame. So, I mean, what more can you say? I mean, Larry Legend, that jumper, it's over.
I'd block him.
And he's a white boy. So I gotta represent for, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
No. All right. At number 5, I have the big Shactus, the big diesel himself, Shaquille O'Neal. I have, to start this list, one of the most dominant big men of all time. In the game today, with as small and as three-point centered as it is, Shaq would still put up 30 points and 10 rebounds.
Easy.
You can argue that with me in the comments. I don't care. I would love to see him go up against Giannis, too. I mean, you've never seen a guy in the game with that much power, that much footwork, that much speed, agility. Not a good jumper, but not important. The only reason he's number 5 and not higher is because he owns Papa John's, which is by far the worst major American pizza chain.
What? He owns Papa John's?
Yes.
I did not know that.
He's like, he's got a steak in Papa John's. Yeah,
I had Shaq down as one of my honorable mentions. I have 3 honorable mentions. I'll get into those as we move on.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I agree. Shaq, I mean, dominance.
Shaq's the man.
That's the only thing you can say about him. The Shaqtus. All right. My number 4 spot. Rest in peace. We have Kobe Bryant. Just, it speaks for itself, man. You know what I'm saying? 25 points per game, 5.2 rebounds, 4.7 assists, 5 rings. He's got one for every finger, bro.
And the thumb.
He's chilling. And the thumb. Or, 2 on this side, 3 on this side. Don't really matter. Mans has, oh my God, dude. His stat, I wrote down all this stuff. It's crazy. 15-time All-NBA, 12-time All-Defense, 2-time Finals MVP, 2 Olympic gold medals. He won MVP one year, and he scored 81 against Toronto.
Which I think is more impressive than Wilt's 100.
I agree. All
right. Kobe is so good, in fact, that he's number 4 on my list.
No way!
Kobe Bryant, who defined what it meant to be a competitor. I'll find the quote somewhere. I might put it up. I might not. I really don't care. But someone said that I'd give the shot to Michael if the game was on the line. I'd give the shot to Kobe if my life was on the line.
Dang.
And I don't really cry when celebrities pass away, but I bawled my eyes out when Kobe Bryant died. Because he's one of those larger-than-life figures who's way more than basketball. Kobe put up some impressive stats. Should have won 3 MVPs. Steve Nash took 2 of them. Steve Nash is a GOAT. However, Kobe was putting up 35 a game those years.
I mean, you can't argue with Kobe Bryant, man. His influence it goes past basketball. It goes past everything. Thousands of people.
It goes to the trash can, every time I put one in. Kobe. I don't make that many, but
that's all it is. I make every single one of them. I never miss on a
I bet.
Trash can. Miss Collins' class.
Boom.
Drano.
Number 3.
Number 3. Now this one, I had a tough time with this one, bro. I had a tough time. I was kind of fighting between 2 people, and because I didn't really want to put two big guys on the same list. You know what I'm saying? I kind of wanted to diversify a little bit. But in the number 3 spot, we have the man. If you've ever seen the movie Airplane, he's on it. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And I was thinking either him or Wilt. But, I mean, Wilt played back in the day where he just – I feel like he was facing easier opponents. But Wilt's an honorable mention. Wilt's got 30 points per game and 22 rebounds per game.
Just about
obviously, crazy numbers. I said, "Whoa, what's that jersey, by the way?"
This is the cursive Chicago jersey.
Okay, I see you. I'm wearing the 2019 Smoky Mountain Classic. Extra large. It's too big for me, bro. It's like,
no, that fit just right. The extra large.
What are you trying to say, bro?
Continue with that list.
But yeah. Kareem, bro. Man's was goated with the goggles and everything. He reminds me of Eli. I mean, he feasts. 25 points per game, 12 rebounds per game, 3 assists per game. But I mean, what do you want? He's a big man. He's got 6 rings, 6 MVP awards, which is kind of wild. 15-time All-NBA, 2-time Finals MVP, and he won Rookie of the Year his rookie year. And he's in the Hall of Fame for good reason, obviously, because
dealt with a lot of discrimination through his career. Number 3 could have been Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Could have been. Who is statistically the greatest scorer of all time. However, I gave number 3 to Wilt the Stilt Chamberlain. It was a back and forth battle, and I realized Wilt the Stilt played against 5'8" guys who couldn't jump. If Wilt went up against me, it would have been a different story. He would have never had 100. He would have had 14, maybe.
Wilt was putting up those numbers on guys exactly like you.
No.
Actually, no, way better than you.
They were
way better than us.
They were way shorter than me.
But they're still better than us. No, they weren't.
Have you ever watched a clip of basketball from like 1954? It's just dribble with the head down. But I'll put him up there because you could still play Wilt today, and Wilt is a larger-than-life figure. Literally, he's 7'1". He could have been – he's an Olympian. He was on the Harlem Globetrotters. He's just that talented with the basketball. I read an article the other day that he could have been an elite receiver. I don't know if that's true because could you imagine someone like – I mean, he was pretty skinny, but I feel like he could have been one of those guys. He was just that athletic and that good of a basketball player. He's dropped 100 in a game. Some people don't even acknowledge that it happened. Some people said it was fake and that because one statistician recorded the whole game. But that's like flat earthers. This happened. Wilt did it. Wilt the Stilt, number 3, Wilt Chamberlain.
You know, Wilt, he's nasty on the court, but whoever said that about him being a receiver is tripping, bro. He'd get his knees destroyed. Like, he's 7'1", bro. A linebacker is going to come off the line and bust him open. But anyways, number 2 spot. But I can't believe our lists are this similar, by the way, because I swear we didn't show them to each other.
Great minds think alike.
But I mean, you guys could probably guess what the second 2 slots are. Number 2, LeBron James. I mean, the King, LBJ, the Freight Train. I mean, I grew up watching LeBron play. Jacob has. I'm sure most of you who are going to be watching this grew up watching him play with the Heat. And then, that was greatness. Everybody was a Heat fan back in the day. Man's got 27 points per game, 7.5 rebounds a game, 7.5 assists per game. He's got 4 MVPs, 3 Finals MVPs. He won Rookie of the Year, and he's got the year. He's got 2 gold medals. And the thing about LeBron is he's not retired yet.
He keeps going.
So
he ages like a fine wine.
So he's number 2 on the GOAT list, but he's not even done yet.
No.
So who knows what he's going to do.
At number 2 on the list, I have from St. Vincent St. Mary High School, Akron, Ohio, LeBron James. If one human being was anointed by the basketball gods to play basketball, it was me. But then the close second would have been LeBron James. I'm just kidding. LeBron James, which I can't say without going, LeBron James, is by no means the greatest basketball player of all time. He's the second greatest as of right now. But he's 36 years old.
like fine wine, bro. Like
And LeBron
fine
has
wine.
3-4 years left in him where he's playing at this production, and he's changed his game so much over the course of his career. He went from a slash first penetrating guard to he's played a big man. You could put LeBron at any position on the floor, and he's
Oh,
going to
yeah.
be the best person at that position. That's what makes him different than any basketball player to ever play the game.
Now, one thing about LeBron is 2K17, you just put LeBron at like point guard or center, either way. And LeBron, like my team,
My team.
he's shitting on everybody, like literally.
I had LeBron 2K14 my team, and I think I had his diamond card. I'm pretty sure.
That's tough. Well,
Paid a lot of money.
I guess we can say our number one spot at the same time because I feel like everyone knows Michael Jordan, bro. I mean, after watching that documentary, now before the documentary, in my mind, I was a little torn between Michael Jordan and LeBron because I've watched LeBron play. I never got to watch MJ play. You know what I'm saying? But after that documentary, it was all over. Just the most fierce competitor, like the mindset of a champion. Like he let nothing get in his way of winning. All these stats written down, forget them, bro. Don't even matter. But he does have 6 rings, 30 points per game.
Read those stats.
No, bro. That's it. Can't argue with it.
My number one is, of course, Air Jordan, Michael Jordan, who I have 37 posters of in my room. I have 2 jerseys, 3 or 4 shoes, all of his cards. But that's not important. What's important is he is so good, and we made this list just so we could bring Michael Jordan onto the show right now.
Come on in, Mike.
One day. Simply put, Michael Jordan is the greatest competitor to ever live in any sport or anything ever. I mean,
easily.
You think of a metaphor. He is the Michael Jordan. She is the Michael Jordan of. That's how you know you're goated. That's how you know. Now, Michael Jordan was a dictator on the court, and he would have done anything to win. I would go so far as to say is he just hated losing more than he loved winning. And you don't see that out of anyone anymore who just hates losing so much. He has that look. He gives you that look, and then he drops 45 on you with that fadeaway that he does the same fadeaway over and over again. You still can't stop it because that's how calculated and precise he was on the court.
It's just a competitive edge, bro. Man, like the dude really lost at golf and got so mad that he dropped like 62 points the next day.
And that's just how I get. I feel like sometimes when I'm out there playing on those 8-foot basketball goals, someone's bodying me, and I'm like, I've had enough of this. So I just give him that look. I hit him with those crosses. Yam on him. And that's just how it is. I'm kidding, of course, because
bro. Unless I'm standing in the paint.
Yeah. For sure.
But my only other honorable mention I got is Magic Johnson. I mean, can't really argue with him. A huge point guard, extremely good court vision, great basketball IQ. But his only downfall is, obviously man has some issues with some medical things that we're not going to get into on this podcast.
That was 30 years ago, and you're making an HIV.
He was actually top. He was top. He was first on my list, and Michael Jordan was second. But he fell off. After
did you make that list in 1989?
He fell off, bro.
Well, that is the end of the top 5 segment. Let us know your top 5 basketball players of all time. If it's trash, we'll call you out in the comments. We don't care. It has to be reasonable. You can put LeBron at number 1, but you have to justify why. You can't just say, no, he's the GOAT.
Exactly, bro.
Our next segment is news for today.
My favorite segment, actually.
Oh, yeah, I love this segment. As of right now, Kim Jong-Un is either dead, brain dead, or alive, and we don't know which.
I mean, how supposedly Chinese doctors, and me and Jacob have quite different political views, but supposedly Chinese doctors had to go and do, was it open heart surgery or
Something.
just
I don't
heart,
think it's.
some kind of surgery. I'm not sure. I need to look into it more
They were
before.
Chinese doctors or they're North Korean doctors?
That this is what I've heard. Not, I would not say from a reputable source because I'm pretty sure I just heard it on Xbox last night.
Oh,
But uh,
wow! You really
I
get
just
your.
I just really don't think we can 100% trust any information that we get from North Korea.
I trust. I get my news from North Korea.
You do?
Yeah, I watch the North Korea news.
What's the link to it?
Uh, I'll send you the link later. It's the never gonna give you up link. Well, I don't understand. I realize how secretive North Korea conducts their business. However, how is it that in the year of our Lord, 2020, we have no idea if one of the most infamous people on the planet is alive or dead? I get that, but like we have so much surveillance over everything. There's probably an FBI agent watching me right now. What's up? How's it going? I don't get
That
it.
is true. That is true.
So I don't want to make many calculations because I don't want to sound ignorant.
That is true.
However,
More ignorant,
what?
but nothing. Uh, but the only thing is, I don't see why North Korea would cap to us about their prime minister being dead. You know what I'm
He's not the
saying?
prime minister. He's supreme world overlord.
Supreme, yeah,
What is
that's
his
what I meant.
actual? I think his actual position is president and then chairman of the Workers' Committee of North Korea. It's a weird title. I don't know what it is for
What?
sure. Look it up. It's like chairman of the Workers' Party.
Chairman of the, well, I don't know why any country, much less North Korea, would want to cap and pretend like their president and chairman of the Workers'
Workers.
Party is gone. Because it would seem like to me, if he actually did die, they would not want to tell anybody about it. You know what I'm saying?
Here's the thing. It's a prank. And guess what? If you laughed at it, oh, you're laughing right now. Guess what? Like he's gonna come out tomorrow, do this great big speech. He'd be like, I was checking Twitter. I was checking Twitter. They let me get on the internet. I was checking Twitter, and I
Nah,
saw what
bro.
y'all were hating on me.
That boy about to skydive in after he beats Osama in the gulag. He coming back. One more.
I think this is a classic case of Seth Rogen and James Franco. The interview.
Easily. That's one of my favorite movies, actually. We might have to. I might have to
Top
put that one on the top 5
movies list. That might come next. So this is really an open segment. So this is what I'm going to do next. I'm going to ask you, how are you, Josh? Mentally, how are you?
Man, I'm chilling, bro. I'm kind of going insane. Like, it's to the point now. Like, when I first heard that we're getting 2 weeks off of school, I was like, hell yeah, let's go, 2 weeks off. And then it was like, oh no, you get the rest of the year off. And probably like half of your summer, if not all of your summer, is going to be gone. Like, I really just want to go back to school.
I've never thought I would say that as stressed as school makes me. But
But
I honestly feel like this online school is harder than traditional school.
yes, dude.
I don't really get taught much instruction. That's not the teacher's fault.
It is. It is. But, no, just kidding. But yeah, I don't have a lot of work to do, but I do have some work, and one of the main things is just getting yourself to feel motivated to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you're at school, you're already at school, and
You have to do it.
you gotta go and you gotta do it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're just chilling at home, you could be like, all right, I could either get 500 read theory points, or I could go get like a bag of chips and just, watch some YouTube or something.
I
So
don't think I've ever been alive to like you go to school every day and it's this confined structure. Like you do these assignments, you get these grades, you get the validation of I did this, I'm on the right track, so to speak. However, you can just completely neglect your online work, which I don't do because I still college, whatever. However, you can neglect all of this, and there's nothing they can do. No one can come knocking on your door.
exactly.
Part of me is mesmerized by that. How like just one global event took away every social construct we have in this country.
Bro, I've given some thought to it, and if you think about it, like the real people that are suffering the most from this is like kids that are in like primary school, like early middle school maybe, because they're still learning basic stuff pretty much.
And how to be social.
Yeah, so I mean, like, and you know, some kids' parents don't help them with stuff like that. You know, a lot of kids aren't lucky. So I don't know what the school system is going to do to try and, you know, you can't force them to do the work, like you said. So I mean, and if I was in 5th grade, I know for sure that I would rather be playing Minecraft or something.
If I was in 5th grade, I would be playing Minecraft right now. I wouldn't be doing a podcast.
I would not be. No way.
I would be like, I'd have like my iPod 3rd generation on like
playing
the
Flappy Bird,
or I'd be recording like the Xbox screen, like watch me kill the Ender Dragon in creative mode.
The dubstep intro, like
jailbreak my iPod. But let us know what you're doing to stay sane in the Instagram comments, in the YouTube comments. I don't know where else you comment.
For real. Give us some ideas, bro, because I need more stuff because I'm about to like lose it.
Well, this has been a good first podcast. If you enjoyed this, support us.
Yeah, why not?
Follow us. If you want to hear people who know nothing talk about nothing for no reason,
basically just hanging out. Like,
if you want to join the hangout, grab your headset, get on the party. But for real, that's probably all we've got for today. Any closing remarks?
Not really, man. I think this is a good first podcast. The MJ documentary comes on in 7 minutes, so we do have to run.
I've got to get out of here. Well, thank you all. Remember, follow, comment, like us, whatever.
It's free.
And this would be where the sponsor would go in. So if you want to sponsor us, right there,
hit me up. 21jman@wiseK12.org.
All right. Well, thank you all, and Jake and Josh out. Peace.